welcome back. You're with us here on Opening Fire. We've got the market, which is, I think, up about 30 odd points or so. The Nifty there, I mean, big rebound. 83.92 is where the Nifty is at this stage. This, of course, follows the 160-point cut that we saw yesterday. Mr. Ramkumar Krishnamachari is Chief Financial Officer with Justdial. He's joining us right now on the phone line. Mr. Krishnamachari, thank you very much. Good morning. Prashant here. Sir, the quarter looks good. Revenues are up 25%. Could you sort of break that up for us a little bit? How much was pricing led? How much was volume led?
I would say most of it, consistent with the earlier quarters, is led by volumes. And, from quarter to quarter, we may experiment, do things which, would boost the volume. Sometimes we look on quality and pricing, etc. But this has been another steady state quarter for us. So it's more or less the pricing, the entire, the sales was driven by volume.
Okay, growth is led by volumes. Could you tell us about the number of campaigns, the number of listings, some of the basics?
Sure. So we have, as of this end of this quarter, we have about 346,000 campaigns live on our platform, which is growth of about 25% year-on-year over previous year, same period. And the number of listings is about 15.3. This is considering fact that last year we had a very special initiative to boost the number of listings. We do that from time to time. So this year in subsequent quarters also you might see uptick in the overall number of listings as we move forward. So overall it's been another steady quarter for us.
What was how did Search Plus do? Could you talk to us about that? How many services do you have going live?
Yeah, we have about 25 services which are live on our platform today. We are just giving our finishing work to the UI, which we believe once the UI is ready, we will be ready for commercial launch. It's only a matter of a month or so. So our belief is that, look, there's a tremendous value proposition for doing many routine transactional things on a single platform, on a single app. And so the value proposition is something which we'll have to communicate to the wider user community. So which is what we are going to do with our ad campaign starting September. And so the value proposition of price discovery, time to service, and also the quality of service that consumers would experience would be far, far superior to what they would do on other platforms. So that's the value proposition. Imagine you on-demand services, so many of your, be it food, grocery, etc. We will make that reality. We'll make it easier for the Indian consumers to transact online. And we are already seeing many of the consumers are transacting online on the Search Plus. It's very, very encouraging results that we are seeing from the people who are already doing transaction online.
Right. So this is fully launched now? I mean, commercial launch?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not sure if you have my app. If you open my app, you'll be able to do flight ticketing, movie ticketing, order food, order grocery, buy any of your branded goods and you can have it delivered within 7 hours. And basically what we are doing, we are leveraging the inherent fulfillment capability that already our vendors, small businesses already have. And I can tell you, I mean, the results that we are seeing and the kind of service level that these vendors are giving is far, far superior. So essentially, leverage the existing delivery fulfillment capabilities. We are building our own delivery capabilities that is a work in progress. So going forward, you would see that the last mile hyperlocal delivery that we feel where there could be challenges in some areas, we will fulfill that as well. So you would see us that once the product is fully launched, once we have done our backend infrastructure, you would have 3 different sources through which you could have delivery fulfilled for any physical goods. One will be our own Justdial delivery infrastructure. Second will be the vendor infrastructure that we already have. And third will be the third party delivery logistics company, and all will be powered by our technology. Like we will have an app which will monitor, which will optimize the delivery process among all the three players that I told you. So we are quite excited for this fact that the value proposition from a user perspective is immense, and we are building infrastructure to make sure that the vendor meets the commitments. So its potential is immense, Prashant.
Okay, fair enough. Just to go back to the core business, I mean, in terms of campaigns, you said it grew 25% year on year, right?
Yep.
Can you talk to us about pricing, sir, per campaign? I mean, what's been the trend like,
So
and what do you see going forward?
Actually, it was flat. We always maintain that the pricing will move 100, 200 basis points up or down depending on relative impact of any of the variable at any given point of time. That was pretty much flat, as we had envisaged earlier.
And what's the outlook? I mean, is there any reason we should expect pressure going forward on this metric?
Yeah, so it will be in that range, as I mentioned. It may go up or down, but I would say that as we are expanding into Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, there is a possibility that average may come down because of purely impact due to mix. I would say going forward, it will be stable with a slight downward bias.
Okay, all right. I think we lost the line, but I was going to thank Mr. Krishnamachari anyway. So, that's the Justdial management. We should thank them off air. Mr. R. Krishnamachari, CFO at Justdial, with that perspective. So, pricing per campaign has remained flat. He said that going forward there might be some pressure, but that's because of the mix and not because of the overall business itself being under pressure. Volume-led growth, campaigns are up 25% year on year, listings grew 9%, Search Plus, Mr. Krishnamachari said, is live, and you can sort of order stuff off the app, the Justdial app. So that's the stock there. We'll take a quick break here. We'll come right back. We'll look at the market in some detail. We also have the Jagan Prakashan